Alright, welcome back. Day 37. Time to finish up my work on the boat dock. And to do that, I will be venturing into the nether to collect the soul sand that I've been spent the last 2 episodes trying to get to. With any luck, I will be able to gather quite a bit. It's kind of nice, isn't it? And, everything will work out fine. Hopefully I won't get myself deaded by some horrible evil thing inside the nether. It's like, hello, I'm going to hell and back. Nice to meet you. Now that I've taken care of the small fries that were trying to ruin my trip. I've been in the nether before, obviously. I mean, I have played the game now for way since the Halloween update when it was added. I've always gone before in peaceful mode, though, so I've never, dealt with anything inside there. You can see I've fancied up my entryway a little bit here. So, yeah. I got my clouds back, if you can tell. Fixed that finally. And exhale. I don't know, I watched too much Stargate. You're supposed to exhale when you go through the gateway. Anyways. Okay, let's see. Lots of lava. Oh my god, lots of lava. It's one of the absolute best resources available here. It's just like the nearly endless supply of lava. Most of the lava pools, contrary to popular belief, do not go on all the way to the base level bedrock. They go down about 4 or 5 blocks, sometimes as much as 10. But they are rather deep. It varies just like the oceans do. And there it is. That's the soul sand with the ugly face-looking graphic. It's like it's screaming. Speaking of which, I'm hearing some really bizarre monster sounds. I really don't like it. It sounds like... Keep track of how many I've got here. It sounds like someone's murdering a horse. It's like weird. That's just creepy. What the hell is that? I think I'll have to include the, look it up, find it, and include the file path so that you can go listen for yourself. That is just a bizarre... Is something about to pop out? Because that is just a weird friggin' sound. I don't know what any of the things in here sound like. Like I said, I've never played survival mode before in the actual nether, so I've never encountered the mobs. So I have no idea what they actually natively sound like. All this work, all this effort, just to make a dock for my boat. It used to be that I would make dry docks, and it were my favorite way of doing things. Because a dry dock is simple. You just lay down like a small little section of half steps in the water, and the water doesn't flow over them because they're their own block entity, and it was perfect. You had your little half step, and you would ride a boat off the water, right onto the half step. It would drop down a little, and it would just come to rest. And before there was fall damage to the boats, it worked great. Because you just ride in, the boat would take no damage at all. You just right-click, step out, and go about your day. When to go back out, no big deal. You just push your boat into the water, right-click, jump in it. There you go. But no, Notch had to go add fall damage for the friggin' boats and make things difficult. So now the only successfully... I'll grab a little netherrack now that I've got a stack of sand. Alright, these noises are really starting to freak me out. Like, it's totally bizarre. Like, I don't even want to hang around just because it's creepy to hear. I gather a little bit more of this and I am about to bolt. Because this is just really friggin'... Yeah, it's time to go. This is just too much for me. I'll deal with it some other time. Not in the mood. Okay. What? Where the hell am I? It's not right. What the hell? Damn it. I thought they had fixed that. I remember reading something that Notch had fixed that. Like, it used to do that all the time. Like, you would enter the nether, portal would appear, you'd go back out, and you'd come out a different spot. It would usually be pretty close to your initial... Alright, I know where that's at. It'd be usually pretty close to your initial portal, but it would not always be the same spot. And supposedly that's supposed to be fixed. Because it's really annoying for just random obsidian to appear back on your return trip. It's like, what if you didn't want to have, you know... There's my home. What if you didn't want to, you know, have a portal there? Now I can't destroy that one, because every time I come back, I mean, even if I had a diamond pick to destroy it with, it would just regenerate it every time. It's like, ugh, really? So my only option is either scrap the first one, or just deal with having, you know, the return trip always come back from a different spot. Geez, really great programming, Notch. Thanks a lot. Ugh, common design oversights. I mean, seriously, you couldn't, like, attach a point A to point B scenario to that so that it would, you know, establish this as the warp coordinates, but no. It had to be, see, there's the other one over there in that little cave, and then way back over here. That's like 4 or 5 chunks away. That's ridiculous. I mean, it'd be different if it was like right next to it, or at a slightly different elevation right by it. But I mean, it's like way the hell over there. It's just, and it's unprotected. There's no lights around it. It's just not cool. Yay. So I'll be in the nether sometime, digging around, and it turns into night out here. And I come back, and all of a sudden I'll be swarmed by mobs. Like, yeah, that's just what I wanted. Anyways, I'm ranting. I'm gonna gather my supplies, and we can start getting working on getting this dock scenario working here. Built, you know what I mean. I don't know, there's a lot of really stupid game design things that go on in every game. Like, I was talking to my future server admin earlier about Final Fantasies, and we were talking about like the fall and the stuff, because he was listening to the episode before last when I was ranting about Square Enix and whatnot, and it's like one of the greatest, like, in my opinion, flaws with the Final Fantasy like execution idea, like super oversights, was like Final Fantasy VIII and no, was it in Final Fantasy VIII? There was the magic system, which was the draw system. Like, you would suck the magic out of your enemies, and it seemed like a really great premise, except for the fact that you would sit there and suck magic until you had 100 count of your magic to use for junctioning, and then you would like never use your magic ever outside of like cures. Like the only thing you ever used magic for. And it seemed like such a horrible waste all the time. It's like, geez, why did you even include magic in this game? It's like, I'm not using it. So, I don't know, it's just one of those things. It doesn't ever make sense. I'm trying to, I want to set up a recessed pool to land in, so that there will be like a water flow behind me that would keep my boat from drifting away. Because like, if you just like normally pull up and jump out of your boat successfully, and you go off and do something, you may come back and your boat will be gone. Like, if you weren't at a complete and utter dead stop, you'll come back to find it's gone. You know, your boat's just taken off somewhere. You know, worst case scenario, an animal bumps it, and it takes off, and it shatters into a wall and turns into blocks. And by the time you come back, the blocks have even disappeared. So you have like literally no clue what's happened at all. I'm filling this hole up so that I can get rid of the water. Like, if you'll notice, watch. See? You step down just a tiny bit, and you step onto the soul sand. Because it's like even though it's the same height as other blocks, because it's like programmed to slow your movements, it's got to have some sort of like different texture, something on it, so like you sink into it basically, so it doesn't count as being a full height unit block, which is why you can run a boat into it without it crashing. So it's kind of handy. It's a pain in the butt to have to go all the way to the nether to get it, but you know, take what I can get, I guess. Once the 1.7 comes out and we get pistons, I suppose it'll be a lot easier. Then I can use the pistons to create like locks to lock the boat in so it won't float away. I'm sure that'll work out nice. There's my boat sitting there. I'm surprised it didn't break earlier when I just like jumped off of it in the last video and rammed it into, I guess maybe because it hit clay. I wonder if clay is softer than other blocks as far as collision data. It might be. I don't know anything about that. I don't know if their blocks even have extra different collision data. Because like otherwise you think you could just like make your dock out of like wool blocks. Because like surely that would be like super collision free. So, alright, let's see. I need to fill it with water. Boop. And there we go, full water. And now we break the entry. 2, 3, awesome. That should be what I want. Let's see, I need some fence posts. Fence posts. Let's make some, an entry foyer railing thing. No, I need some dirt. I'm not exactly have a plan here. I just was knowing where I was going to put it. You'll notice I'm like backing up here. If you try to like place a sand block under you while you're crouched, you'll fall. Because like the game says, oh, you're standing on sand, and then the sand falls because it doesn't have the gravity in it. It has gravity, and then you fall with it. So that doesn't work as well as you would hope. Alright. The other side. It's gotta be pretty. I like it when things are pretty. I'll admit it, I'm shallow. It's true, I'm shallow. I like pretty things. And leave to the boat. I love that you can just like right click and jump into a boat. Used to be the game had water elevators, because like you could, anytime a boat would hit a vertical column of water, it would go up it because it had buoyancy. And badoosh! Hey, I didn't wreck. Looks like I'm kind of stuck in the sand though. Let's see now. Push, and I'm still stuck in the sand. There we go. Oh, okay. Wow, I think I have not thought this through very well. Because that doesn't work at all. Oh well, I'm going to fix this. Crud. What to do? How am I going to... I think I'm going to widen it and lengthen it so that I can get some run up to the water. So, yeah. Probably gonna, I think I'll cut away like I did before when I was building the ring, and then just come back when I've got it mostly ready, so you can see the progress, because it's just gonna be annoying. Let's see. Let's take a quick look to fade out on. Oh, hey, a pig. Kill me a pig, kill me a pig. I will kill the pig and then I'll fade out. Die, pig, die. wish I could climb ladders that fast. I really need to make a way up here instead of just doing this, because this is just highly inefficient and ugly. I just ignored it. Hey, watch this. Watch. Blah! Into the water with you. Because I built this at a single level and then dug out, all the water in there has like a downward momentum. And since he sunk in when he initially popped in there, he's drowning. He can't get up the water. Alright, that's kind of evil. And I just kill him. I drowned him. That's pretty bad. Alright, and fade to white. Okay, so here we are. Back with a wider dock and longer. And hopefully it'll work right now. You can see I've got these blocks extended here to lessen the slope of the water. I added in these. It's like if you just, like you saw with the last one, it had like a real sharp, immediate slope. So by putting a water block under the water, it caused it to, because water will run 6 blocks or 7 blocks. I forget exactly. I don't know. I can't count for crap. I'd count it if I had the patience. Someone can look at this and figure it out. But it moves so many blocks out from its source location before it. So see, that's as far as it goes. And then, gimme. I want those. I might need those blocks. And there we go, last one. Okay, let's try this again. Push you into the water. And... oh, come on. Oh, come on, really? I can't get up. Maybe I should have just left it with a little slight slope so I could have gotten speed. Well, phooey. Looks like I'm just going to have to make it normal height. And hope for the best that my boat doesn't float away. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and... wait, no. I'm just going to leave it and make another layer. I can always go get more. There's like mountains of this stuff. And why am I not right-clicking? What's going on here? There we go. Oh, the boat. That's where it is. Get out of the way. You, get out of the way. Like, why couldn't I right-click? That's because the boat's there and it won't push through the boat. Or place through the boat, I should say. No. Get out of the boat. I don't have enough room to get next to it to push it away. Today's lovely musical piece is by an artist called Kendra Springer. Like Jerry, but, you know, a female and not hideous. So, at least I could tell, assuming that was her in the cover art. I have no idea if she's actually that girl or not. That girl was kind of nice, attractive, so I don't know about the rest, but... I am going to... that's just weird. Yeah, I'm going to have to put blocks, because this isn't going to work right. Like I said, water only spreads horizontally to create source blocks, so now I've got... look at that, I got whirlpool action going here. That's just... okay. Oh, look, see? See what I did? I took from, like, a too high spot, and it broke the water. Only from single high units does water flow work properly. Alright, so... yeah, you can't place water against water. Alright, fine. I'm just going to have to build up blocks and do this the hard way. Well, the long way. And fighting the water current doesn't help any. Such weird... the behavior of water is like so unpredictably odd, considering... that's not what I was trying to do. Considering what you would like expect it to do versus what it actually does. Oh. And it's getting dark. Wasted a day. God, flow is making it really hard to pull this off. Alright, let's see if I can fill this in a little more. Come on. And okay. Let's fill water. Water. Trying to see if I can still leave some flow but cancel it on this side. Alright, I better go rest and make it daytime before I get ambushed. I really wish water was, sometimes I wish it was realistic, and then other times I realize how bad that would be in this kind of environment. It's like you just like place water and it would like just flow until it hit sea level, and then it would merge with the sea and that'd be the end of it. It's like, oh, well, that didn't quite work the way I'd hoped. And then you just lose your water into the ocean. So, yeah. And that might work, but I don't think I'm going to leave it. I'll just go ahead and fix it and let the problems fall where they lie later. That's just weird looking. One more layer. It goes away as I move forward. There we go. Alright. Well, that's a little better anyways. Suppose if I go fast enough when I hit the wall... Get away. When I go fast enough, I hit the wall. At least the boat seems to like want to ride up on the dirt a little. So that might work. At least it'll stick. It seems to get stuck. So I guess the only thing I have to worry about is an animal coming along and pushing it out to sea. I'm getting some frame rate issues. I almost sneezed earlier. Got an instant burning. A cat came by earlier and left a dump in my in his box, and I need to change it. It's nasty. Just thought I'd share that. That's right. I have a cat, and he shits in my room. Well, like not. It's a litter box, but it's still in the room. Well, it's in the closet, but you can smell it occasionally, which means the litter's not fresh enough anymore. Torches, torches, torches. And down we go. Alright. No. Alright, there we go. Oh, no. Push out first. Mental note, always push it first, and then jump in it. Okay. Just like a dry dock. Looks so much nicer with the clouds back in my sky. Clouds are only annoying if you're, like, up high. Like, when you're not, they're kind of fine, but they suck when you're up high. And... not broken! And I still jumped to exit because I still fall through the boat. But at least it's not going anywhere. That's nice. So. Oh, it's fixed. There we go. My view distance was on normal for some reason. There we go, back to normal. Or, far. Back to normal. Normal for me, far for the, never mind. You know what I mean. Let's put down, try to limit animal interference as much as possible by adding some railings. Oh, and I'm out of railings. Oh, I've already got logs on me. Yeah. Craft box. Right, Kendra Springer, the musician. I found this lovely piece. It's like kind of like a mellow, sorrowful, classic thing going on there. But it's kind of upbeat too. It's like it's not really sad and depressing. It's just like I don't know, I think the word I'd say is like memory full, like you're remembering something kind of sound. Does that make any sense, or am I just babbling? I have no idea. It makes sense to me. It's like, the musicians trying to recollect better times, maybe. I don't know, it's nice. So yeah, no philosophical rants today, just building and stuff. So, all done. Now I have a dock. Yay! And let's go back up there and end the episode looking at the dock. Out to sea, the way it should be. Home away from home. Well, that's it. Goodbye, and see you next time.